This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to East Lansing and the home of the Michigan State Spartans. Spartan Stadium, a.k.a. the Woodshed. As we'll see the number 20 team of the country, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the runner-up in last year's national championship, the Michigan State Spartans. In Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. This deep to get us going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Michigan State's offense will have the football first here. We've got a quarterback here who was really dialed in the last game. Incredibly efficient performance. Let's see, Kirk, if he can duplicate that again today.
Yeah, he just seemed to be in that zone. You know, like you said, every decision was very solid. Put the ball right where the receivers can make a play. And I think that's the important thing today. Going up against a defense that has great athletic ability. Just continue to make those good decisions. Be accurate with the ball. And he's got another chance to have another great day.
Slides down to avoid the tackle. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial for kickstarting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Running game is working. We'll stick with it on first down.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. You make the stop after a huge play. Brings the ball to 35.
Boy, just like that, we've got a big play already here by this offense. Not afraid to take some shots downfield. They hit it. They got great field position now.
And the Spartans are on the move here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. And the Spartans come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking to scramble. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Seventh play of the opening drive. They've moved it, but now face a third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Touchdown, Sparty. They grab the early lead. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. So UCLA's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. They'll be met by a defensive front that has a couple of impact players on it. They get after the quarterback. They slow the run down. Really a nightmare to block.
Well, these guys are what it's all about. You want to build a great defense? Follow this blueprint right here. Big, strong, athletic defensive linemen. They're game wreckers, and they're lucky to have a couple of them up front. Going to be tough on this offense to try to hold up at the line of scrimmage.
Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Chris, how about the accuracy here by this quarterback to pick up the first down? And, man, UCLA has had some great play at quarterback. DTR, who just left recently, going back to Cade McNown, and, of course, Troy Aikman, one of the best to ever play the game.
Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Douglas. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
There's the handoff. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for the wide out. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. So the blitz does not get home that time. He stands in the pocket and delivers the throw.
Yeah, good throw, but really it's about that offensive line. The communication, you can see him pointing out the blitz and being concerned pre-snap. It worked out perfectly for them. They were able to put each offensive lineman on a defender and gave the quarterback the time he needed to make that throw.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. They'll look to throw it here on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play. A little early nerves on the part of that receiver. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. He knocks it through with confidence.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Breaks into the clear. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop at the 25, and it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He flips it to the back across the middle.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to the left side. He's got it right near the end zone. Force out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. The Spartans will line up here on 1st down and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. And the UCLA offense takes the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a short completion of the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line. So, Kirk, it's Michigan State with the lead here. As we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. The Bruins will bring their punt team onto the field. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And the ball is away from inside the 10. And the returner is brought down. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Motion by the back, defense better adjust.
Delay of game. Offense.
Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. He's looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Spartans.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
Extra point try coming out. They go up 18 after the PAT. Got momentum in scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The Bruins will have 1st and 10 here. Caught in the backfield. It's Douglas. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Now it's 2nd down here. And on the carry, he's heading left. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the Bruins will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner will be brought down. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? On the move now. He lets it go on the move. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Finding some room at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Couldn't find anybody open, and just has to throw it away.
And I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. If it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Second down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bruins.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And gaining enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Breaks into open space. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Breaking free at the 35. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Makes a quick grab.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And the Spartans are in the red zone. It's a draw to the back. Change of direction. Tackle down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
And the Spartans looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Running back has it on the screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Touchdown, Sparty. Still no answer for this offense.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good. It's 28-10. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Defense is coming after him. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Grab near the sticks. It's Douglas. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the quarterback dropping back. He'll try a pass here. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Second down play coming up. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw it again. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
The Bruins will send the punt team onto the field. And now it's a high kick. He hit it straight up. And the returner will be brought down. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And the running back takes the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Powering through. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
The Spartans will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. First down, looking to throw the football. The receiver grabs it.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
And the Spartans are going to cash in this red zone trip. They look to throw it here on second down. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Tremendous protection. There's bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out in.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. They'll give it to the back. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just time enough for one more play in the half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's running out of time here. Now looks deep left. He had all day. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. They're barely able to stop him after a huge gain. They saved a touchdown on that final tackle as time runs out in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in East Lansing. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. A lot of work to do in the second half, down big, and they get something going right now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Douglas. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Well, that first half could not gone any worse for this offense, but give them credit. They made the adjustments that they needed to. They're coming out looking much better here to start this second half.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quick completion to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. A play action, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And we're able to move the sticks and set up now 1st down at the 34.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Bruins pick up enough for a first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Second down now after the sack. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Bringing pressure. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Yes, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football. Or
they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
And the Bruins will line up to punt it away. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. They can't stop him. Breaks through over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Spartans. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. First play of the drive, they've come out throwing. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
Looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. The Bruins will have to kick it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. And it's taken right around the 35. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop him. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play, and they keep it going. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Bring it down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And the Spartans hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I hate to question a play call, but that close to the goal line on 1st and goal, and you throw it. Oh, why not run the football right there?
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and they got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Well, this defensive unit has certainly picked a great time to make a stand with back-to-back sacks, starting with that 1st and goal play. Curious to see if the defense revs up its engine and tries to apply some pressure here on 3rd down.
Throws to the tight end. Catch is made down the middle. And he'll be brought down.
Boy, they get some big yards here on 3rd down, but they're still going to be short, so it'll bring up a 4th down and a big decision for this offense.
The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the...
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Bruins will bring their punt team on the field now. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of this quarter. So, Kirk, it's Michigan State with the lead here. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. They'll try to run for the 1st down. And they do pick up 1st down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
Here's the option play. He'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
There you go. Love to see the willingness of a corner who's not just out there to cover, but he's a complete corner. That's what he just displayed, an ability to come up, took the pitch on, and that's a loss for the offense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Crucial third down play after that completion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage. The drive keeps going. The Spartans' offense is on the move now. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Hit just as he throws the ball. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5. And the Spartans trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Strong. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the UCLA offense takes the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
They call the counter play here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? To throw, it's Robinson. Looking for a late deep shot. And his first throw here is incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Off the play fake on first down. Fires it on the move. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's battled. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Chris, a lot of these NFL scouts think that his speed is unique. I think it's the route running and the instincts to read coverage that really separates him. He has put on a show today.
Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The offense signals for timeout. 28 seconds remaining on the clock.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Third down, out of the shotgun. The receiver makes the catch. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. And the offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining. It's 4th down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. Looking for a receiver. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan State. This offense really clicking.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Scanning the field. It's Robinson. Looking for a late, deep throw. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Well, here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense, give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt.
At the 22-yard line.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.